What's up, YouTube world? This is Jay, and I'm back with another episode of White Boy Hip Hop Head Reacts. And on today's episode, I have Led Zeppelin and their song "Stairway to Heaven." And this song was requested by Miracle Herb. Thank you, and I appreciate it. I've heard this song before, but it's just like the last one I did. I'm sorry, I don't recall the name right now. I never really sat down and listen to it. I've just heard it, you know, here, there, everywhere. I know this is one of their like most well-known songs, from what I understand. So, with that being said, we'll just get into it. And I appreciate the request, Miracle Herb. Any more you got, man? Any more you got? Send them my way. I'll always do one for you. I try to do them for everybody, but Miracle Herb, day one. Anyways, with that being said, let's get into it. I like the picture, that's why I picked this one, you know.
There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying the stairway to heaven. When she gets there, she knows if the stores are all closed, with a word she can get what she came. She's buying the stairway to heaven. There's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure.
It's in Spanish.
'Cause you know sometimes words have two meanings. In the truth.
A part of me wants to read off the lyrics in Spanish just because they're there. I think that's Spanish. Numa arvore perto do riacho ha uma ave cantora que canta. I could speak Spanish. I don't know what I'm saying though. I took Spanish.
By the brook, there's a songbird who sings. Sometimes all of our thoughts are misgiven. A feeling I get when I look.
Alright, let's go over some of these lyrics quick. I was enjoying the flute. I'm sorry. Flutes are cool, man. I like when flutes are incorporated into hip hop too. Flutes are cool. Let's go over that first verse real quick. And there's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying the stairway to heaven. When she gets there, she knows if the stores are all closed, with the word she can get what she came for. Sounds like a celebrity. Or, you know, somebody important. And she's buying the stairway to heaven. There's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure, 'cause you know sometimes words have two meanings. In a tree by the brook, There's a songbird who sings, sometimes all of our thoughts are misgiven. I don't know what that part means. A sign on the wall. Words have two meanings. What did that sign say? I don't know. All right. Very nice, very nice.
There's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and my spirit is crying for leaving. In my thoughts I have seen rings of smoke through the trees, and the voices of those who stand looking. Soon, if we all call the tune, then the piper will lead us to reason, and a new day will dawn for those who stand long, and the forests will echo with laughter.
That was awesome. And a new day? New Day's my jam. I love New Day, as you can see. This is New Day. Let's wiggle it. So great. Anyways, yo, I know right now, right, there's people that are watching this Miracle Herb, and they're absolutely disgusted that I just made a wrestling reference during a Led Zeppelin song. But I know you'll appreciate it, and that's why I like you. Shouldn't say you'll appreciate it, but you ain't gonna be mad at me. It's just very ironic that he said a new day, and I'm wearing a New Day shirt. New Day? Anyways, I can't say New Day without going New Day, because that's just what it is. Anyways, there's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and my spirit is crying for leaving. In my thoughts I have seen rings of smoke through the trees, and the voices of those who stand looking. Alright, now I'm losing track. Felt like I was doing good with that important person, and then now I'm just gone. And it's whispered that soon, if we all call the tune, then the piper will lead us to reason, and a new day will dawn for those who stand long, and the forests will echo with laughter. Still trying to figure out what he's talking about there. Maybe by the end everything will come together for me.
Don't be alone.
Well, first off, there's a little side note here saying it's considered the greatest rock and roll song of all time. I'm not gonna debate that because I would not know. Okay, but whoever hears this, in your opinion, or if you're a friggin' rock expert, guitar expert, drum expert, vocal expert, whatever, why would this be considered the greatest of all time over all other rock songs? That's what I'm wondering. I'm not mad that it says that. Like I said, I'm not the biggest rock studier. You know, I don't study rock like that. So I wouldn't know why. But it's a good jam regardless. But there's other good jams that I've heard. So I just want to know, in other people's opinions, why this might be considered the greatest of all time. Is it something about the guitar? Is it something about the flute in the background? Is it something about the words? Is it something about the whole presentation, how it went from slow and then it slowly build to the end? You know, like I noticed in the beginning it was very soft, you know, just like the flute and a guitar, and then, you know, like halfway through or whatever, you notice like some drums, or, you know, and then like near the end it was like the whole band was playing, you know. So I don't know, I'm just asking that to, you know, just want to know. I just want to know, you know, I just want to know. But anyways, let's go over some of these lyrics quick, and then yeah. And it's whispered that soon, if we all call the tune, then the piper will lead us to reason. Oh, I already read that part, sorry. New day? Yeah, I remember. If there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alarmed now, it's just a spring clean for the May Queen. Yes, there are 2 paths you could go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. And it makes me wonder, your head is humming and it won't go, in case you don't know. The piper's calling you to join him, dear lady, can you hear the wind blow? And did you know, your stairway lies on the whispering wind. And as we wind on down the road, our shadows taller than our soul, there walks a lady we all know who shines white light and wants to show how everything still turns to gold. And if you listen very hard, the tune will come to you at last, when you are all one and one is all, to be a rock and not to roll. You lost me, man. I don't necessarily know what the song's about. Is it about anything, really? Is there a real meaning? Honestly, by the name, I thought this song was going to be about like somebody dying, you know, because like I said, I never really sat down and listened to it. But it's not about somebody dying, that's for sure. So yeah, maybe there's different interpretations of this song. I don't know. But yeah, thank you, Miracle Herb. Now I could say I actually listened to the whole song. You know, that's applauded in my neighborhood, you know. On a scale of 1 to 10, people are gonna kill me because I'm not gonna give it a 10. But it's the greatest rock song of all time. Jeez. So much pressure. Eight. Solid 8. Solid 8. Solid 8. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yo, people get Miracle Herb. People get so mad at me for my grades. Like, they'll be like, dude, how do you give this song a 7.2? What gives you the right? What musical expertise do you have, Mozart? You know, like, I'm like, yo, like, for me, like I think of it this way, dude. If a fucking metalhead listened to Brenda's Got a Baby by Tupac, which there is a guy that does that, and he gave it a. I'm not saying this guy that I'm talking about gave it a 6, but if they were like, yo, this song's a 6 or a 7, a 7.2, I'd be like, yo, for a metalhead to say that, dude, that's good. Like, that's good. Like, this dude is a metalhead. They don't really like rap. This is one of the rawest rap songs ever, and they gave it a 7.2. I'd be happy with that. Not rock fans though, dude. Not rock fans. They take their stuff to the extreme. Guess that's what rock's all about. Rock and roll, baby, to the extreme. So yeah, an 8. I'm gonna give this an 8, and I'm gonna deal with the hate later. I'm gonna deal with it. It's cool. I don't care. An 8 to me is probably a 13 to most other people. So you know, what could you do? What could you do? But anyways, Miracle Herb, I appreciate it. I appreciate all your requests. And until next time, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. And click like, subscribe, leave some suggestions below. Insult me if you want to. It's fine. Peace. New Day rocks.